Are you married or you single?
Sorry, my name is Linda. I am divorced.
Okay. Any children?
I live in Canada. Yes, I have a daughter. She's 5.
So, protection or violence? Would you have wanted your man to respond the way Will did?
To be honest, I don't condone violence. But, however, to come to Will's defense, he made a stupid judgment. Do you understand? He laughed about it, but when he looked at his wife's face, at that moment, as a man, he felt like, what am I supposed to do to make her feel better? And he just made a mistake by standing up and went to punch this guy. I mean, to punch Rock, which at the end of the day, he felt bad about it. You can see when
You
he's
think he would have? You
crying.
think he would have made the same mistake if Dwayne the Rock Johnson had made that joke? No, I
Maybe
mean, no. I want you to focus on.
to be,
Do you think he'd have made the same mistake if a 6'3", 250-pound black man would have been on stage? Would he have made the same
uh,
mistake?
I can say yes, to be honest.
You think he
I
would
don't
have?
think I don't think he has anything against the Rock. It's just that he made
See,
a
this is
poor
why I said. This
judgment.
is why I say women shouldn't talk about violence because y'all don't have to deal with it. That's perfect. You honestly think that that man would have sauntered up to The Rock and made that same mistake?
Hey, many men have stood up to
This is
big
why.
men, and they want to
This
look
is
good
this
to
is perfect,
their growth.
audience. This is perfect, and she's going to continue to make this point because she ain't never got the piss fire punched out of her. You ain't never had nobody break your motherfucking jaw. You ain't never got knocked the fuck out. You ain't been stalked and beat down and submitted. They don't understand violence. It's a theoretical exercise for most women. And they're talking about it because they can prance off, man, no man would have said what you just said. Any man would have said he would have did that to The Rock. Do you realize that?
No, I mean, in that sense, to be honest with you,
Ma'am,
I will disagree with you.
okay. You think the average guy would have said Will Smith would have walked up to Dwayne the Rock Johnson and slapped the shit out of him like Chris Rock? That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Because do you know why? He has no problem with him. It's just that he reacted to make her feel like
I
he's
need you to
protecting
understand,
her.
ma'am. He wouldn't have done it because he would have got beat down. See, guys, this is what I mean. This is perfect. Even if I ask, do you think other men, women can't really think, many women can't think past their own feelings? Ma'am, you're not even making a logical argument. Could Will Smith walk up to The Rock? You know who we're talking about, right? Do you
I
think he can, do
know.
you think Will Smith could beat The Rock's ass?
So you're trying
Do
to
you
tell
think
me
so? No,
that
no, answer the question. No, no,
no.
no,
Beating
no,
it,
no,
you
no,
would
no,
never.
no,
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 he will.
no, no, me. Do you think Will Smith can whoop The Rock? That's
No,
so you mean to
not
tell
in
me
a
Will?
million
So you mean
chance.
to tell me Will Smith would have walked himself up on global television,
Yes.
open hand slap a man that he know he could not whoop, just to take that consequence? Explain the logic of why.
Why? Because he just wanted to show that to his wife that, you know what, I am standing up for you no matter, even if I am going to be swatched by this person, but I am trying to stand up for you. At least
So you think it
I'm
would have been
showing you.
better for, so you think his ego and his wife would have been better served seeing her husband get absolutely beat down by an attack that he provoked?
No, that would have been embarrassing.
It would have been embarrassing and he would have lost. This is why,
Absolutely. No,
this is why,
there I
audience,
agree with you.
stop. Audience, this is why I say women should not talk about violence. Man, you have been perfect. You don't understand violence, not male violence. Why would a man walk up to somebody when he knows he's volunteered to get beat down? Do you understand that is not smart? It's not wise. We don't, that does nothing for our ego. we lose everything.
What I want you to understand is people do make stupid mistakes, no matter what. Do you understand that you get to a
No,
place
I want you
whereby,
to
even
understand
though,
it wasn't a
have you
stupid.
ever
I
seen
want you.
people
Hold on,
knowingly that,
whoa. I want you to understand it wasn't a stupid mistake. It was a calculated decision because he laughed first. Then he looked over and saw his wife. Then he had to assess. Be quiet. Then, as a man, you have to assess the situation and understand what is the probability that I'm going to be successful in my attack. Because what if he'd have went up there to do everything you said and Chris Rock would have slipped it and knocked the shit out of it? Not only would he have got his wife insulted, he'd have got knocked out in front of the world. He had to ask, is that likely or not? And see, what I need you to understand is you're not right, man. This is why women need to stop talking about what men should do in violence, because your mind doesn't work like ours. It's all about your feelings and feelings. Men don't just do shit based on feelings. We do stuff based on probability of success.
Can I say something, Kevin, really quick?
Go ahead, man.
I think that at that time, for me, and this is what I would have want my man to do if I had one, that was the time because he put all that energy into getting up there and slapping this man. How come he couldn't put all his energy to go up there and really nationally tell everybody to leave my wife the fuck alone without beating on anybody? He could have took the mic and said, look, this is my wife. I'm standing up for her. I'm supporting her right now. Leave her name out of your mouth from this day forward. That, for me, I would have been like, ooh.
Kanye did it. I know what Kanye did it. But my point is, man, he attacked a weaker man. And I want you to understand, he slapped him. And did you see him turn his back? A man who's expecting a fight doesn't turn his back. And he was walking away. He did this and buttoned his jacket like he accomplished some motherfucking shit. He slapped a 190-pound less man, turn his back, the most vulnerable position you could be in, and walk downhill. All of that goes anti-combat. He analyzed all that and said, Chris Rock will allow, I can do this. Now, I need you to understand that what you think you know about men, we are different. And y'all are so far removed from who we are as men. This is what this equality shit and non-gender and just we are very different. We don't think the same because the line of violence is cut off for most women. Do you really go out to a nightclub or something like that, or whenever you were going out and partying, right? Whenever that was for you in life, did you really go out most of the time and have to consider whether or not you're gonna get involved in an altercation? As a man, you do. Every single time. You gonna wear those shoes? You gonna wear that? You never know what's gonna jump off in the club. This is why I say women should not be talking about what a man should do, because violence is cut off from you guys. This is perfect. But I mean, thank you for giving us something to bounce off. You want to add anything, man, with the braids?
Me?
I would just like.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I would just like to give credit to Chris Rock for handling what happened to him with, elegance and grace. That's a one up for us. It could have turned ugly. He could have, just like we didn't know Will Smith was gonna do that. Chris Rock could have did something bad, So I would like to just give credit.
All Chris Rock had to do when Will turned his back is sneak up behind him and just sweep his back leg so he tripped and he'd have fell first down, and as he was falling, he could have jumped.
Yeah.
He could have gotten destroyed by turning his back on that man.
Yeah.
Or he could have sit back and said, when we got all the way back in the seat, God damn, I'm gonna feel that slap till August.
Oh.
when after you keep my wife came out there fucking mouth, after he did all that, like, God, all right, man. Shit, I'm gonna feel that slap too. Oh, cause what Will gonna do? Run back up there? He gonna run back for another one? He ain't gonna get one. Go ahead, man. What you got in hand? You raise your hand.
Oh no. Basically what I'm saying is I know all of us are all saying the same thing. I'm in saying the same boat as you are, guys. But what I'm trying to say is Will would have done it to The Rock. Do you know why? And also what you just said that what's his name? The Rock could have turned and hit him, but it's not in him. Do you understand? He's not like that. And he was on national
So
television. And he has
man, why are you still trying to make an argument that nobody you're the only person?
no, I'm not making an argument. I'm just trying. He's bad. What he did was bad.
Right.
What he did was what. To be honest, it's 100%.
I don't understand. So you saying what Will would have done with Rock? What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying that what Will did it was wrong. It was wrong. He just made a stupid decision. That's all I'm just saying.
It was a stupid decision. It was a calculated decision. It was dumb for him. It was stupid for the fact that he thought he was going to get an outcome, but he did something he knew he could get away with. That made it not stupid. It was calculated.
Because he knew that The Rock would not do that. We're talking about people who have made movies together, right?
He knew he was a physically larger man, and he had a chance of, man, I need you to understand something. I got 3 black belts. I used to be a bouncer in a nightclub, and I used to fight full contact martial arts. 6-ounce foot pads, 6-ounce gloves, no foot pads. We fought until knockout or submission. Trust me, I know what the French toast I'm talking about when it comes to fighting. You don't attack a physically stronger man unless you know you're going to win. And you're still sitting there like, well, I don't understand. I don't know. You don't have to know.
Oh, I'm sorry, but in that case, I totally disagree. He knew. He knows it. It's like you and I are friends. These people are not strangers.
So
they know each other.
And the need to be right. And this is part of our culture, too. Women need to learn when you're just wrong and shut up. I'll be honest, man. Why are you going? You're going back and forth when the other 2 women don't agree. Most people don't agree, but you're still making the point. Could you possibly be wrong?
Oh, I do agree when I'm wrong. Yes, I do.
Now,
but in this case,
could you be wrong in this situation?
My point, what I want to drive to you is, you know what? He did make that calculated move that you're saying, yes. But he knew that he would not hit him back.
Do you think he did it to a physically strong, a bigger man like The Rock? You said you think so.
Yes, he would do it.
Okay, can you be wrong?
Okay. To you wanted to say I'm wrong.
I'm not asking, do you think you are? I'm asking, can you be?
In a way, but it's debatable. You think I'm wrong. Sorry, I need to put across a certain point. Somebody must put a certain point. Seriously, I know. Really, to be honest.
It's a possibility.
He's not understanding what I'm trying to say. These people are friends. He knew that he would not hit him back.
I let it go all the way to silence because I wanted you to look at the other ladies' faces. 3 people all are on the same page.
I am on the same page with you, but I'm trying to tell you that there's a possibility.
You're still making the argument. This is what I need you to understand, folks. The need to be right is pathological with many modern women. You're arguing past logic, past reason, past observable reality. And they won't stop. This is why Chris Rock said a long time ago, they'll argue that you're going for distance. You're not going to make a conclusion or come up with a resolution. You are going for distance and irritation. Yes, that's all this boils down to. And that's why I say this has been perfect. Because I got 2 women, 2 black women on here, and they're sitting back saying, Jesus, we should just shut the fuck up. And you won't do it. He's like, God, I'm going to keep making the point. She's like, God damn it, you're making black women look so bad. But no. I'm going to convince you all. I'm like, nobody is making this. And this is why when so many women ask what the solution is, y'all gonna have to fight women who think like this because they won't change their mind with us. Y'all gonna have to fight it out because we got to fight it out with the other guys. Man, you can be wrong, especially
I absolutely agree with you. I
you're wrong
can be,
and you're
but
wrong
there's a
in this and
possibility
you're
too.
wrong in this one and you're wrong in
Okay.
this one. Yep, you certainly are. All right, y'all, take it easy. Appreciate it.
Well, that was an insightful video for all of us to watch. And I want to believe that you and I that have watched this video have picked something new from Kevin Samuels. It has been a very good video. Kevin Samuels was talking to a panel of 3 ladies. And particularly this video was focused on one particular lady that seemed to have a different narrative from what every other woman was having. Having watched this video and having known the reason as to why Kevin Samuels brought this topic up, he wanted to give his submission on the fact that men tend to engage in wars or battles or things that they believe they can win. That was the core of what Kevin Samuels was saying. And he brought it up in a way where we saw Will Smith approached Kevin Rock, is it? And approached him and live on stage and slapped him for mocking and talking about his wife. Now, that particular incident has made so many people talk about that same instance in a different way. However, Kevin used that same incident to tell or to capture something out of that by telling people out there that men tend to engage in battles, wars, or conflicts when they are certain that they can win them. Once a man approaches a guy for a fight, he's approaching them on the basis that he's going to win it. What Kevin is trying to say is that men always make calculated moves, something that women don't. However, this particular modern woman comes in with a different narrative. Guide me if I'm wrong, but she came with a narrative that Will Smith approached him to retaliate in order to please the wife, in order to simply show the wife that I really love you so much and I'm coming to defend you because I love you. Only that. A lot can be learned, by the way, from just this woman, apart from just the narrative that she was talking about. But a lot can be learned from just the behavior of the woman. You know, many times we see Kevin Samuels using people's thoughts, people's beliefs to explain a point. And in this case, we see a woman that wasn't willing to back down. We see a woman that wasn't willing to listen or to agree to the fact that she may be wrong, even when in this case, all signs indicated that she could be wrong or she's wrong. Many times women of her type don't admit. Many times women like her, even when they are on the wrong side or losing side, they don't admit. And it's the problem that is eating up women nowadays. Even when the woman is in wrong, she fails to ask for forgiveness from her man. But because of the shyness, she doesn't want to turn back. She ends up going for divorce, even when the marriage is salvable. Women of this nature are there. And there are many, by the way. Women that don't want to concede defeat. Women that don't want to listen. Women that believe that their narrative is always the right one. Women out there watching this video, know it that sometimes and many times you are wrong. That because you don't want people to see you, or there's something you're hiding, you tend to simply stick to your narrative and go with it and ride on with it. Well, this video is teaching us one thing. This video is teaching us that sometimes we are wrong. Sometimes as women out there, many times you are wrong. But learn to accept that you are wrong and move on. It was simply one key point that of her acknowledging the fact that she could be wrong that made Kevin Samuels use a different tone, use different words, and subsequently cut her off from this entire dialogue. Why? She failed to agree to the fact that she could be wrong. Learn something from this video, and I would believe that you have learned something from this, because it's never a good thing for us to stick on one thing and believe that it's the right thing. Sometimes, and many times, we are wrong. I would like to hear what you think about this video and about this woman, and I will request you to leave your comments and your thoughts below. Thank you so much. See you on the next video.